Thank you. So Gauss-Jordan method, we are going to discuss about Gauss-Jordan method. So here again we are considering this system for explanatory purpose. A11 x1 plus A12 x2 plus A13 x3, that is equal to B1. A21 x1 plus A22 x2 plus A23 x3 equal to B2. Then A31 x1 plus A32 x2 plus A33 x3, that is equal to B3. So this one is a given system. Now convert the given system into augmented matrix. So this one is a augmented matrix. A11, A12, A13, B1, A21, A22, A23, B2, A31, A32, A33, B3. Okay. So in Gauss-Jordan method, first we are converting A11 to 1. So first convert A11 to 1, means each elimination have two steps. In Gaussian elimination method, each elimination have only one step. But here, not the first difference, each elimination have two steps. So the first step of first elimination is convert A11 to 1. Okay, that is the first step. Second step of first elimination is remove the coefficients of x1 except from first row. So please note the difference. The second step is remove the coefficients of x1 except from first row, means from the remaining rows except from first row. Okay, so that one is another difference between Gaussian elimination and Gauss-Jordan method. So that is first elimination. Okay, so after that we have a modified augmented matrix. So from that, what we have to do? We have to convert the second diagonal element to 1, not A2 to A22 dash after conversion. So convert A22 dash to 1. Then what we have to do? The second step of second elimination, that is removing the coefficients of x2 from all rows except the second row. Okay, what is in Gaussian elimination? We are removing the coefficients of x2 from third row onwards. Here we are removing the coefficients of x2 from all row except from second row. Okay, so that we are going to explain. Okay, so first elimination. So we are going to start the first elimination. So please note this augmented matrix for your reference. A11, A12, A13, B1, A21, A22, A23, B2, A31, A32, A33, B3. Okay, so I think you noted all this. Now we are going to start the first elimination. So I told you each elimination have two steps. So what is first step? What is augmented matrix? A11, A12, A13, B1, A21, A22, A23, B2, A31, A32, A33, B3. So from this augmented matrix, we are going to change A11 to 1. So this is augmented matrix. So take R1 equal to 1 by A11 into R1. This is first row. This is first row. So divide the first row by A11. So what will be the resultant matrix? This A11 will become 1 by A11 divided by A11, that is 1, and remaining elements of first row are modified. So this one is a resultant augmented matrix. A11 is changed to 1 and remaining elements of first row are modified. So please note the first step of first elimination. This is the first step of first elimination where the row operation is R1 equal to 1 by A11 into R1, and this one is a modified augmented matrix. So note these two, not the row operation and not the modified augmented matrix. So now so first step of first elimination is over. Now we are going to start the second step of first elimination. So what we have to do? We have to remove this A21 and A31. You can see that now the pivot is 1. So actually there is no need to consider this one now. Okay, I will tell you. So anyway, we are going to remove A21 and A31. Okay. So for that purpose, do the operation. In order to remove A21, what we are doing? We are using R2 is equal to R2 minus A21 into R1. What is the difference between Gaussian elimination? In Gaussian elimination, this term will be A21 divided by 1 because the pivot is 1. There is no need to write that 1. Am I correct? So we can write R2 is equal to R2 minus the element that we want to remove into R1. Once again wrote R2 equal to R2 minus the element that we want to remove into R1. So please note the pivot equation is R1. For first elimination, pivot equation is R1. Only thing is the pivot, that is denominator. We are not writing denominator because pivot is 1. This is the pivot that we are not writing. But the pivot equation is R1. So please note that. So R2 equal to R2 minus A21 into R1. Similarly, in order to remove A31, what we have? This is R3. This row is R3. So R3 is equal to R3 minus the element that we want to remove, that is A31 into R1. So R3 is equal to R3 minus A31 into R1. R3 is equal to R3 minus A31 into R1. Okay. So this one is the modified augmented matrix. Okay. This one is a modified augmented matrix. So the augmented matrix, please note this thing. Note down the row operation and the modified augmented matrix. So, okay, so this is first elimination. But please note the most important thing that you have to take care is this particular one. This is 1 by A11. So at any reason, if A11 is 0, then you can't do this first step. Without first step, you can do the second step. Okay, so that is very important. A11 must be not equal to 0. Otherwise, you have to swap the equation. Okay, you have to swap the equation. Okay. So anyway, this one is the modified augmented matrix after first elimination. So first elimination is over. Now we are going to start the second elimination. So again, we have two steps. So what is second elimination? Second elimination is removing the coefficients of x2 from all rows except second row. Except from second row, we are removing the coefficients of x2 from remaining rows. Okay. So that is second elimination. So first, we have to convert the corresponding pivot. This is a corresponding pivot or diagonal element. So we have to convert this element to 1. Okay. So that is the first step of second elimination. So A22 dash must be 1. So what we are doing? This is second row. So R2 is equal to 1 by A22 dash into R2. Okay. So that one is a row operation that we are using, and the modified augmented matrix after this row operation is 1 A12 dash A13 dash B1 dash. First row is not modified. Second row is modified. So this is 0. Then this is changed to 1. Now these two elements are modified. So that modified elements are A23 double dash B2 double dash, because here we used 1 dash. So here we need A23 double dash and B2 double dash. Now third row is not modified. So 0, A32 dash, A33 dash and B3 dash. So this is first step of second elimination. So please note down this row operation and this modified augmented matrix. So please note in this second elimination, the first step of second elimination, this A22 dash must not be 0. If it is 0, then we can't continue. So we have to swap the equation. So this term must be non-zero, A22 dash. Okay. So now we are going to remove the coefficients of x2 except from row 2. Okay. So consider this augmented matrix. Now we are removing this element and this element. So I told you there is no need to consider this pivot because it is 1, so not important now. We already done that. Okay. So we are going to use these two row operation. So in order to remove this A32 dash, we are using this row operation, that is R3 is equal to, this is R3 is equal to R3 minus A32 dash, the element that we want to remove, that is A32 dash into R2. So this is one row operation to remove A32 dash. Similarly, to remove A12 dash from first row, we are using R1 is equal to R1 minus A12 dash into R2. So this is used to remove A12 dash. You can see that R2 is the pivot equation now. For second elimination, R2 is the pivot equation. Now, after this row operation, the augmented matrix is, first row is modified 1, then this element is 0, then this is A13 double dash, please note this is A13 double dash, this is B1 dash. You can see that 1 is not modified. Why? The corresponding element of R2 is 0. This is 1 minus A12 dash into this is 0. So R1 is not, this 1 is not modified. Then this one is removed, so that is 0. Now A13 dash is modified to A13 double dash and B1 dash is modified to B1 double dash. Now by using this row 3 operation, we have this is 0 here, this element is removed 0. Now these two elements are modified. So A33 double dash, B3 double dash. So the second elimination is over. Now we are going to start the third elimination. Again, two-step process, third elimination. So what is the first step? In third elimination, you can say that we are going to change the value of this pivot to 1. This is the pivot of third elimination. So this value must be 1. So for that purpose, this row operation is used. Okay. So row 3 is equal to 1 by A33 double dash into R3. Means this row 3 is divided by A33 double dash. So this one is a required row operation. Now the modified augmented matrix is, first two rows are not modified. So just copy that. Now the third row is modified. These two terms are 0. Then this one is changed into 1. Now this term is modified into B3 double dash. Okay. So this one is the first step of third elimination. So please note down this equation. Okay. So what is very important here? Here this denominator must not be 0. If it is 0, we can't proceed. Okay. So that is very, very important here. Now we are going to remove the coefficients of x3, or indirectly we are going to eliminate x3 except from R3. Eliminate x3 means we are going to convert the coefficient of x3 to 0. That is the meaning. Okay. So except from R3 we are going to eliminate x3. Okay. So this one is the modified augmented matrix. So from this term, from this augmented matrix, we are going to remove A13 double dash and A23 double dash. So for the purpose, the row operation that we are going to provide is, this is first row. So R1 is equal to R1 minus element that we are going to remove is A13 double dash into the pivot is R3. Third elimination, the pivot is R3. Okay. So R1 is equal to R1 minus A13 double dash into R3. Similarly, from second row, we are going to remove A23 double dash. So R2 is equal to R2 minus element that we are going to remove A23 double dash into pivot R3. So R2 equal to R2 minus A23 double dash into R3. So the final augmented matrix is 1 0, then this element is removed, so that is 0. Then this is modified into B1 triple dash. 1 0 0 B1 triple dash. Now in second row, 0 and 1 are not modified, 0 1. Now this element is removed, so that is 0. Now B2 dash is modified into B2 triple dash. Now third row is not modified, so 0 0 1 B3 triple dash. So this one is the final augmented matrix. Okay. So can you say the advantage of this particular augmented matrix? Anyone? Yes, because this one is the final solution. This B1 triple dash, B2 triple dash, B3 triple dash is the final solution. Why? If you are writing the equation, so for example, take the first one. This is 1 into x1 plus 0 into x2 plus 0 into x3, that is equal to B1 triple dash. Means x1 is equal to B1 triple dash. Similarly, 0 into x1 plus 1 into x2 plus 0 into x3, that is equal to B2 triple dash. Means x2 is equal to B2 triple dash. Similarly, this one is x3. x3 is equal to B3 triple dash. Okay. So after the third elimination, the value of x1, x2, x3 can directly be calculated and is B1 triple dash, B2 triple dash, B3 triple dash. Means x1, x2, x3 is equal to this particular vector. Okay. So there is no need of back substitution. That is the advantage. Okay. But the disadvantage is number of computation, number of steps are more here. Okay. Advantage is there is no need of back substitution. So if you are asked to find the inverse of a matrix, it is very simple compared to Gaussian elimination method. This is very simple if you are asked to find the inverse. By using Gaussian elimination method also, we can calculate inverse, but some sort of manual error will be there. But here, this one is not advantage. But the disadvantage is requires something around 50% more arithmetic operation than Gaussian elimination method. That is one disadvantage. Means Gaussian elimination method have something around n raised to 3 by 3 plus n square minus n by 3 multiplications and division. Gaussian method have something around n raised to 3 by 2 plus n square minus 7n by 2 plus 2 multiplication division. You can see that this is divided by 3, this is divided by 2. So means the computation required is more here compared to this one. Okay. So forget about this equation. This is actually the computer science term. In computer science term, if you are writing an algorithm, you have to find the order of that algorithm. Order of n, small omega of n, large capital omega of n, capital omega of n square, capital omega of n cube, n log of log omega, n log n. Different representations are there, especially if you are sorting numbers. I think you know different types of sorting. In some sorting, you have to use 2 for loop. If you are using 2 for loop, the order of that algorithm is n square. But if you are using some another algorithm, if you are able to replace the inner for loop or outer for loop by using some another method, you can convert that speed of operation n square to n log n. So that is this term. So I am not discussing about that. This is the part of data structures and algorithm. Okay, this is not our topic. Anyway, if you are comparing, anyway, we are writing some algorithm to find the solution in computer. So speed of operation is very important. So at that point, Gaussian elimination method is the best method, especially if the size of the matrix is very large. Okay. So anyway, please note in Gauss-Jordan method, if you are performing the ith elimination, I told you again we have 2 steps. The first step of ith elimination is converting AII, that is a coefficient of xi of ith row, AII to 1. That is the first step. Convert AII to 1. So what is our row operation required? Ri must be equal to Ri minus AII, sorry, Ri is equal to, I am very sorry. First step is Ri is equal to 1 by AII into Ri. Then we have to perform the ith elimination. So for that purpose, we are removing xi except from Ri. Okay, so at that point, Rj is equal to Rj minus Rji, okay, Rji So, or in some situation, if j is less greater than I, if j is less than I, then it will become Rij into Ri. So this is the row operation required. Okay. So I know without any example you can't understand this method. So we are going to start a problem. Okay. So note down this question first. Solve the following system: 2x plus y plus z, that is equal to 10, 3x plus 2y plus 3z, that is equal to 18, x plus 4y plus 9z equal to 16. The previous problem. So consider this. Okay, so now we are going to start the first elimination. So I told you each elimination have two steps. So what is the first step? Can anyone say? Yes, thank you. Means we are going to change this diagonal element, first diagonal element 2 to 1. So the required operation is R1 is equal to R1 divided by 2, because A11 is 2. Thank you. So this one is a required operation. R1 is equal to R1 divided by 2. So find it. Divide the entire first row, that is R1 means divide the entire first row, divide by 2. So the answer is, so this is 2 divided by 2, so it will become 1, then this is 1 by 2.5, this is 1 by 2.5, and this is 10 by 2, that is 5. Okay, so 1, 0.5, 0.5, 5. The remaining, the second row and third rows are not modified. Now we are going to do the first elimination. So what we want to remove? We want to remove 3 and 1. So what are the required row operations? Please tell me. So R2 gives R2 minus 3R1. This is the element that we want to remove. So R2 gives R2 minus 3 into R1. Then R3 gives R3 minus 1 into R1. Okay. So this is the required operation. R2 equal to R2 minus 3R1. R3 equal to R3 minus R1. 1 into R1, that is R1. So find it. So the operation is first row is not modified. Then what about these 3? So substitute 3 here, this 3. Then substitute corresponding 1 here. So we have 3 minus 3 into 1. So that is 0. Right. Then what about these 2? Substitute 2 into this term R2. 0.5 into R1. So 2 minus 3 into 0.5. So 2 minus 1.5. So this is 0.5. This term will become 0.5. Now 3, substitute 3 into R2, 0.5 into this one. So 3 minus 3 into 0.5. So 3 minus 1.5. So this value is 1.5. Now substitute 18 into this one. So 18 minus 3 into this 5. So 18 minus 15. So that is 3, I think. Similarly, third row. 1 here. Then this 1 here. So we have 1 minus 1, 0. Then 4 minus 0.5. So that is 3.5. Then 9 minus 0.5. So that is 8.5. Then 16 minus 5. So that is 11. Okay. So the modified augmented matrix is this one. 1, 0.5, 0.55. First row is not modified. Then 0, 0.5, 1.5, 3. Then 0, 3.5, 8.5, 11. So this one is the augmented matrix after the first elimination. Now we are going to start the second elimination. So what we have to do? We want to remove the second diagonal element or second pivot. So this is a second pivot. So this one is in second row. So second row is equal to second row divided by 0.5. So R2 is equal to R2 divided by 0.5. In order to remove 0.5, R2 equal to R2 divided by 0.5. So find it. Okay, so what is the resultant matrix, augmented matrix? So first row is not modified. Second row, this term 0. Then this is 0.5 divided by 0.5. So that is 1. Then 1.5 divided by 0.5, that is 3. 3 divided by 0.5, that is 6. Third row is not modified. So 0, 3.5, 8.5, 11. So now, what we are going to do? We are going to perform the second elimination. So we need to remove this 0.5. Sorry. We need to remove this 0.5 and this 3.5. So that is second elimination. Except from second row, we are removing 0.5 and 3.5. So what we can do? In order to remove 0.5, this is first row. So R1 is equal to R1 minus this 0.5 into R2. R2 is the pivot equation. So R1 is equal to R1 minus 0.5 into R2. Similarly, this is third equation. So R3 is equal to R3 minus this element 3.5 into pivot equation R2. So this one is a row operation required. R1 equal to R1 minus 0.5 into R2. Then R3 is equal to R3 minus 3.5 into R2. So find the augmented matrix. So what is the value? For example, if you are taking first row, then 1, so 1 minus 0.5 into 0. So that is first element is 1, that is not modified. Then second element 0.5 minus 0.5 into 1. So 0.5 minus 0.5 into 1. So that is 0. Now third one is 0.5 minus 0.5 into 3. So 0.5 minus 0.5 into 3. 0.5 minus 1.5. I think it is minus 1. 0.5 minus 1.5. So that is minus 1. Okay. Now this one 5 minus 0.5 into 6. So 5 minus 3. So that is 2. Okay. So that is first row. Then similarly, this 0, 0 minus 0, 3.5 into 0. So that is 0. 3.5 minus 3.5 into 1. So 3.5 minus 3.5. So that is 0. So this element is 0 now. Now 8.5 minus 3.5 into 3. So 8.5 minus 10.5. So I think that is minus 2. So that is minus 2. Now 11 minus 3.5 into 6. 11 minus 21 I think. So that is minus 10. Okay. So the resultant matrix is this one. First row will become 1, 0, minus 1. Then this term is 11. Is it correct? 5 minus 0.5 into 6. 0.5 into 6 means 3. So 5 minus 3, that is 2. So this is 2. Okay, so sorry. So that is 2. Then second row is 0, 1, 6. 0, so 0, 1, 3, 6. That is not modified. Then third row is 0, 0, minus 2, minus 10. So remaining things are corrected, right? Okay. So now we are going to perform the third elimination. Okay. So this one is augmented matrix that we have to consider. 1, 0, minus 1, 2, 0, 1, 3, 6, 0, 0, minus 2, minus 10. So what to do? So in third elimination, again 2 steps are there. What is the first step? The third diagonal element or third pivot must be 1. So this is third row. So R3 is equal to R3 divided by minus 2. R3 is equal to R3 divided by minus 2. So what we have? This element will become, this is 0, this is 0, minus 2 divided by minus 2. This term will become 1. Then minus 10 divided by minus 2. Minus 10 divided by minus 2, that is 5. So this term will become 5. So this is 2. We change that. This is also 2. Okay. So this term will become 2, 2, 2. Okay. So first row is not changed. After this operation, first row is not changed. Second row is not changed. Third row will become 0, 0, 1, 5. 0, 0, 1, 5. Is it okay? Now what we have to do? Now we want to remove the extra term except from third row. Except from this row, we want to remove these two terms. So how to remove this minus 1? This is in first row. R1 gives R1 plus R3. Yes, exactly correct. Because this is minus 1. So R1 equal to R1 minus 1 into R3. So that is R1 equal to R1 plus R3. Very good. Now we want to remove this element 3 from second row. So what to write? R2 equal to R2 minus 3 into R3. Okay. So this is a required row operation. R1 is equal to R1 plus R3. R2 equal to R2 minus 3 into R3. So find the solution. So what we have? So first row. This is 1 plus 0. So that is 1. This is not modified. Then 0 plus 0, that is also not modified. Okay. Now minus 1 plus 1. Minus 1 plus 1, that is 0. So this minus 1 will become 0. Okay, this is 2, this is 2, this is 2. Okay. So now this 2 plus this 5, it will become 7. 2 will become 7 now. 2 is changed into 7. So this is first row operation. Okay. So now what about third row? This is 0. Then this is 0. This is 0. Now this one is also 0. 0 minus 3 into 0, that is 0. This is 1 minus 3 into 0. So that is 1. So this 1 remains as 1. Now this is 3 minus 3 into 1. 3 minus 3 into 1. So that is 0. So this term will become 0. Now this is 6. This term is 6. And this term is 5. So 6 minus 3 into 5. 6 minus 3 into 5. 6 minus 15, that is minus. Is it minus 9? Yes, so that is minus 9. Okay, so now we are going to find a solution. So the final matrix is, this is 2, this is 2, this is 2. So 2 plus 5, 7. So this is correct. This is minus 9, this is 5. 1 0 0 7, 0 1 0 minus 9, 0 0 1 5. So now you can see that this is actually a identity matrix, this part. So this part is a solution. Am I correct? Because x1 equal to 7, this is x2 equal to minus 9, this is x3 equal to 5. Okay. So the solution is x1, x2, x3 equal to 7 minus 9, 5. Okay. Okay. This is 2, this is 2, this is 2. Okay. So any doubt regarding this? No. Okay. 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 So now I am giving you two homework. First one is find the inverse of this A. Any idea how to find this inverse? Inverse of A means if you are writing A, x is equal to I, then x is equal to A inverse into I. Am I correct? If you are writing Ax equal to I, then x is nothing but A inverse. Am I correct? If Ax equal to I, then x is nothing but A inverse. So A into A inverse is I. Okay. So what we have to do? We have to form the augmented matrix. So what is A? A is 2, 1, 1, then 3, 2, 3, then 1, 4, 7. So this one is a given matrix A equal to 2, 1, 1, 3, 2, 3, 1, 4, 7. Now what is identity matrix? The order of identity matrix is exactly similar to order of A. So identity matrix is 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. So if possible, here you can put a dotted line, if possible. So this one is augmented matrix, but this one is a system part, this one is output part. Now do Gauss-Jordan method. Do 3 eliminations. After three elimination, finally you will have this left part of that dotted line. So here you continuously put dotted line. So left part will be 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. So right part you will have something. So that is nothing but the inverse of A. That is x. X equal to this right part, that is nothing but A inverse. Okay. So find it. Okay. So there is no complication here. The only thing is you need to write 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1 because this part is B and this part is A. Okay. So that you have to write. So after these 3 elimination, you have this part is identity matrix and this part is A inverse. Okay, that is x, A inverse. So try to do this. Okay,